Gail is organising a dinner dance. The total cost for the event will include $600 room hire, $1,000 for the DJ, and $45 per head for the food. The table below shows the cost, C dollars, for various numbers of students attending the dance. So we have the number of students here and the cost. A linear model of the form C equals A plus BN, so we can see it's linear and B is the gradient and A is the y-intercept, can be used to find the total cost of the event C for n students. So the dependent variable is the C. The number of students would be the independent variable, and as we can see over here on the graph, the independent variable is on what's normally the x-axis. In this case it will be the n-axis. We want the value of B, so that's just going to be a straightforward rise over run. And in here we can see that the run equals 10. Remember, n is the independent variable, so that is the run. It's going to be the horizontal. And if we look here, that's the rise, and we can see that that is 450. So B is going to be rise divided by run, which is 45. And we could have got that from here, because it's going to go up by $45 per person. In the rule C equals A plus Bn, what does A represent in this context? Well, the Bn, that's going to be an amount that increases as n increases. But A would be there if n was equal to 0. So A must be the fixed costs. So A is going to be the fixed costs. They won't change no matter how many students there are. And what do those represent? So that's going to be the 1,000 for the DJ and the 600 for the room hire. So we want the value of A. Well, it's just going to be these two things added together. It's going to be 1,600. So we now want a graph of C against n, and here we can use the figures from the table. Now clearly on this scale we can't do it ultra accurately. We don't have a fine enough scale. But the intercept here is 1,600, so I'll put that just above 1,500, which I can see. And another one that's quite nice to plot is the 2,500. They're not really far apart, those two, so I might just have a little go at the 100, 6,100, which would be about there. Let's see if we can get a line that goes through those. And there we go. We don't need an arrow on this end because we can't have negative n. And that is our formula, which we found A was 1,600 and B was 45, so that's plus 45n. And then we want for 115 students, so C is going to be 1,600, add 45 times 115. We'll just calculate that. So 1,600, add 45 multiplied by 115, $6,775.